what keeps people from being able to do out of body easily is one, belief. They believe that, it's impossible or it's crazy or it's silly or it's difficult, at least. Two, they tend to live in their intellect. When you live in your intellect, it chases away your intuition. The intuition and the intellect are sort of incompatible in a way. Now, they can learn to work together, but the intellect wants to be in charge. The intellect wants to lead. It wants to be aware. It wants to know how this process works.
Yep.
So the intellect is sitting there saying, okay, I'm going to go out of body now. I'm going to lie down and I'm going to get my mind and go someplace else. And the intellect's sitting up there and saying, okay, you're still here, though. I can tell you're still here. Raise your arm and see, that's a physical arm. See, you're still here. So as long as the intellect is sitting there, aware, wanting to be in charge, wanting to see every step of the way, you can't go anywhere. You're stuck because you don't have an intuitive space when your intellect is in charge. So what you have to do is let that intellect go, put it off to the side, and just experience. And the first experience you get, your intellect will jump in and say, oh, is that real? Let's say you experience a voice. Something says, hello, Natalia. I'm your great-grandfather. And you go, oh, did I just make that up? See, your intellect jumps in immediately and judges it. Is it real? Or did you just make it up? Well, that crashes it. It's gone now because the intellect jumped in. Mm-hmm. So you have to put yourself in a frame of mind where you can just have experience without judging it, without assessing it, without evaluating it, just have the experience. Now, if you have those kinds of experiences for 3 months, now it's time to go get your intellect, get it back in the game and say, are these experiences valuable? Am I learning anything? Are they going anywhere? And if the answer is no, well, you're not doing it right. It's not helping. You have to do something else. Mm-hmm. So you need to bring your intellect in. Otherwise, you could walk down la-la lane and convince yourself of all kinds of things that weren't true.
Yep.
But you can't bring your intellect in the beginning. Mm-hmm. In the beginning, you just have to experience and let it go, and experience and let it go, and keep doing that until you have this whole basket full of experience. Now bring your intellect in and judge the experience of whether it's useful or not whether it's true or not, because truth is not the point. Asking, is this true, is the wrong question. Information defines reality. What's true? Is this virtual reality true? Is what you're saying, well, is that true or not? It's information. Now, information can come from 3 sources. Information can come from the larger conscious system. It can come from some other individuated unit of consciousness, and it can come from yourself because you're consciousness and you can create information. So the thing is, you want to know that what you're getting is not coming from yourself because you call that my imagination.
Imagination, exactly.
And you say, oh, it's just my imagination. Like, because it's your imagination, it's not real. It's some kind of inferior thing. Okay. Well, that's not true. All information is equally real. All information is equally real. You can make choices based on that information. You can evolve and de-evolve based on the choices you make. All information is equally real. It's just information. So how do you separate these 3 sources of information? It has to be one of those 3. It's the only 3 sources there are. How do you know which is which? You can never know with certainty. With experience, you can know pretty well, but never with certainty. But you can be a 99.99 because you've had a lot of experience and you know how this information comes and where it's coming from just through experience. But when you're a beginner, you don't know. You can't know with certainty at all.